Welcome to Exhibitor Lounge, sponsored by ExhibitEdge.com. Now, I'm your host and your trade show mixologist, Michael Gray. Here each week you receive simple, practical, and proven tips to improve your trade show marketing strategy and get better results while maximizing your budget. The difference between the actual weight of an air freight shipment and the dimensional weight that is often used as the chargeable weight is very misunderstood by most exhibitors. Today I want to provide a basic understanding as to why there are two different weight categories when you ship air freight. The air freight company will tell you that the actual weight of a shipment will be charged unless the dimensional weight, or dim weight, is greater. So what does that mean? All right, you have a shipment going from, let's say, Washington, D.C. to Las Vegas. The shipment is only one average size pallet. Well, it's not enough to send on a tractor trailer, so you opt for air freight. You or your exhibit company consolidates the boxes and the portable exhibit cases onto a pallet and stretch wrap the pieces together. Now, the three dimensions of the pallet when finished are 40 wide by 48 inches deep by 37 inches tall. And the actual weight of the pallet is 285 pounds. Now, you later get the invoice from the air freight company. Instead of being charged the actual weight of 285 pounds, you are charged for 336 pounds of dimensional weight. The dimensional weight was greater, so that is the weight used to calculate the price. So let's understand two basic principles. One, you could ship a box of feathers, which weighs very little, or you could ship the same size box of bricks, which weighs a lot. Either box still takes up the same amount of space on a plane, so the airline will charge a minimum weight fee for that space. For the bricks, you would expect the actual weight to be greater. But on the contrary, the feathers will be charged a minimum dimensional weight instead of using their actual weight. All right, you got that? All right, number two. So how do you calculate dimensional weight? Air freight companies use a minimum density calculation to determine the dimensional weight for the box. So what is this theoretical calculation? Well, I'm going to give you one of the most commonly used for domestic flights in the United States. It is length times width times depth divided by 194. Now the math comes out to a minimum dimensional weight of 8.9 pounds per cubic foot. All right, so let's use the example I talked about earlier. The pallet to Vegas was 40 inches by 48 inches by 37 inches, and it weighed 285 pounds. Using the dimensional weight formula, we would multiply 40 by 48 by 37 and then divide the total by 194 to get 366 pounds. Because the dimensional weight of the pallet is higher than the actual weight, the dimensional weight will be chargeable weight on your air freight bill. Now next week, we'll look at ways to control air freight costs. As always, please respond with your questions or comments and let others know about ExhibitorLounge.com. We'll see you next week. Until then, I'm your host, Michael Gray, telling you, relax in the Exhibitor Lounge.